for a few minutes to let some of you, give a few of you a chance to join. We're celebrating Winnie the Pooh Day today, as you can probably tell, surrounded by some of our favourite Winnie the Pooh books. So great to have some of you joining us already. Hopefully some new faces and some old ones from previous lives. This is our first live back in the new year. Milan will be here joining me in a minute. And as I said, we are celebrating Winnie the Pooh Day. So hopefully you'll enjoy. You can see here I've got some of the collections that we'll be showing. And don't forget that in today's live, as usual, we will have one set, and it's going to be this fantastic collection that we're giving away today. So before we get started, just a couple of things. New year, loads of new books on our website to choose from. If you need any inspiration, we've put together a New Year, New You collection, so make sure you check that out. There's absolutely tons in there for the kids if you need some back to school support for them, or just want to get some new additions for their reading library. Lots and lots to choose from. Also, we probably don't talk about this enough, but book points. So book points is our really fantastic loyalty scheme, and it's available for all of our customers, and you can earn cash back basically on every order you purchase. So for every 10 points, it's £1, and you will automatically see that accumulate in your book points balance. You can get 100 points just for signing up to book points, so it's well worth it. If you follow us on social media, you get extra points, and when it's your birthday, we'll top you up with 300 book points. And all of that converts into money. So you can either build up your balance on book points and save it towards kind of a special purchase, or you can just use your book points on every order. So it's a great way to actually take money off your next purchase. So if you haven't already, go onto our website and sign up to book points. So it's 10 points for every £1. So that's the first thing. We've talked about the New Year, New You collection. The last thing is we're offering, just until the end of the month, if you sign up to our newsletter and become a subscriber on our newsletter, then you can get 15% off your order. So yeah, there's loads and loads going on. Right, we will get started. So lots and lots of you here. Thank you all for joining us. Great to have you, and as I said, we'll be giving away one of the collections as well. I'll start with, so we've got some Winnie the Pooh books to celebrate Winnie the Pooh Day for all ages. The first one that we've got is, actually I think Milan's going to join us, so let me scooch over a little bit. There we go, and we'll get started. So as I was saying, we've got 3 different Winnie the Pooh sets that we are going to review. Just get the cool.
Well, hello everyone, Happy New Year. How are you all doing?
Yeah, good. I think we've got some familiar faces from previous lives, and then also some new ones as well. So great to have you. I've already covered book points.
Okay.
The New Year collection on the website, and then
I think there's one thing you forgot to mention. Guys, the newsletter, the brand new, so for all of you who haven't signed up on the newsletter, make sure you do. I have personally revamped it completely, and it looks fantastic. And there's an exclusive discount code, which you can only find out if you subscribe. So you find out. I'm not going to tell you. Make sure you subscribe. Cool.
Shall we get stuck in? So we've got for Winnie the Pooh Day, we've got 3 collections that we've picked out, and there's something in here really for all ages. Maybe we'll start with this one and start with the younger ones.
Sure.
So this is a really nice set. You might have seen it. We did, I think we did a Mickey Mouse one or something. It comes in a few different sort of few characters in Disney formats, but this is the Winnie the Pooh collection. These are 12 books, so we'll just open it up for you. It's actually almost like a book box. I'll just put that one.
I think one thing that isn't very clear on this is that there's a clasp. So when it's magnetic, so if you see that, it magnetically secures itself.
And you can just carry it around like that, so
which
it's
is fantastic
really nice.
for drives, for long journeys, if you guys go on a holiday somewhere.
Yeah.
This is fantastic just to throw into their bags, into their backpacks.
Yeah, definitely.
They go into. But what sort of age range is this for new readers, right?
Yeah, very early, sort of, toddlers, early stages. And what they actually do is, although they're the Winnie the Pooh stories, I mean, look at them, they're tiny. I'll just show you, they're like almost the size of the palm of my hand, so they're quite small. So they're lovely, and they're board books, so they're perfect for like tiny hands, mucky fingers, you can clean them no problem, and it's starting to teach them. So this is Count with Pooh, and it's just starting to teach them the small, getting them started. So those are lovely, and there's 12 of these, so they've got everything from colours, different weathers. Which one have you got there?
I've got a Hungry Pooh Bear.
That's a surprise.
So they're very simple. Again, new readers is very much the target demographic. You wouldn't give this to a 5 to 6 year old.
No, it's something to like introduce your young sort of toddler, newborns to books. Give them something in their hand to play with. There's nothing sort of dangerous here, but they're bright and they're colourful as well. So they'll start to recognise, what it's like to hold a book. So I'll just show you some of the colours and things that are there.
I think we might have mentioned, but these are hardback books.
Yeah.
And these are solid pages here. There's not many pages to the books themselves, but that's obviously
perfect for this audience.
Exactly indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they're really cute, and it just starts to introduce all of the characters of Winnie the Pooh. They might start to have their favourites, and they might start recognising it, and they'll be on to the next collection in no time at all. So they're perfect little books for on the go as well. We really recommend those. So great. Okay.
So moving forward, do you want to go to the big?
Yeah. Should we do this one and then we'll save that one to the end? So. This is a favourite, isn't it, for our customers? It's by far one of our best sellers.
Yeah.
And there's
30 books in this
30
series.
reasons why.
So, 30 reasons. Who needs 30 with this beautiful book? This book set. It's massive. Not only is it massive, but it's got some good weight to it. This would be perfect as a showpiece in your children's rooms. And it's so beautifully done. So if you can see here, it opens up as like that.
Yeah,
and look at that. You've got a nice, lovely ribbon sort of clasp here that hold it in place. And
I've got this at home for my little one.
It's beautiful.
And sometimes I don't let him touch it and take the books out. I just do it.
Because it's white and it's so well made, you
so
don't really want to touch it, do you?
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, it is fantastic. It's got that premium look to it as well. And again, as you can see inside, you've got the illustrations by E.H. Shepard, which has been working on this entire collection. And as we mentioned, there's 30 books inside. So unlike the book boxes we showed before, this is for a bit more developed reader.
Just slightly older.
Yeah, not too much older, but only a little bit more advanced than the basic one. So all these books have a similar sort of design style and the illustrations as E.H. Shepard's done all of them. But as you can see,
they're so iconic.
They're so detailed. And this is for a children's book. I'm sure there's many of us older folk who would appreciate this just as much from not only a story standpoint, but visually, they're just so beautiful. Yeah, really nice, really charming.
We use these actually, so I'll read them to my son. He's only 3, so I know he's not reading them himself, but we'll sort of read them as bedtime stories because they're quite small. We won't get through the whole one, but because it has got the pictures, that's a good page to show actually. Because it has got the pictures in there as well, it does help to bring it to life, so I can keep his attention for quite some time. And they've all got different characters, different stories. Sometimes he chooses them by numbers because it's from 1 to 30, or starting to remember some of them because they're all one's about Tigger, one's about the one you've got is about Piglet. So there are lots of lovely little stories that they can start to get their head around, and they'll soon have their favourites. But yeah, there's just a stunning collection of 30 books in that one.
And if you're anything like me, I'm very particular about when I put my books away. If they're all in a numerical set, they can't be all mismangled. So don't worry for those who are like me with OCD, you've got all numbers across the top, so everything's always going to be in the correct order. Should we move on to our final one, and the most exciting one, because this, our lovely followers, is for our giveaway. This is the Winnie the Pooh complete collection. You get 6 books in here, and let's investigate, let's have a look.
So this one people might not have seen that often, but it's it's a lovely I would say from sort of 7 to 9 kind of upwards actually, slightly more mature in their stories, and they are still chapter books, but they're a little bit more grown up, shall we say.
Yeah, for sure. I think in comparison to the 2 other collections, I think without being planned that way, we've gone up in the age ranges, with the book boxes being more for the newer readers, a little bit more advanced readers go for the Winnie the Pooh collection, the 30 book we just covered, and maybe a little bit more advanced, we go for this collection here, simply because you're seeing less and less colour in the pictures. The Winnie the Pooh, the 30 book collection, every page has illustrations which have all been coloured, whereas these are your traditional books, which is simply in just drawn, printed illustrations.
Like black and white illustrations.
Yeah, so it requires a bit more of the reader's imagination in comparison to what the other 2 did. But these are just fantastic.
And they're longer stories as well, so some of them vary in length, but I'll just kind of show you can see the difference in those 2 books as well, in terms of thickness and what you're reading. So they are much longer stories and you kind of work through them chapter by chapter. So if your child does really enjoy Winnie the Pooh and they love those stories and those tales that, they're so unique and so captivating, but they're ready to read more of a mature story in chapter books, move them onto this and they'll be whizzing through them in no time at all.
And I think another nice thing about this is that each book, they are, as Jazz mentioned, different sort of thicknesses. As you can see, this one here is a lot thinner than that one there. So if you could start off on this one, so if this is the best bear in all the world, which is a lot thinner, then the Return to the 100 Acre Wood, which is also in the collection. So you've got a nice variety of books in this collection here.
So this is the one that's up for grabs.
And how do they get to win it?
All you need to do is when we post this, as usual, on our feed after our live's finished, just comment and we'll choose a winner to win this set. So good luck. That wraps up our Winnie the Pooh live for today. So just to kind of recap, we have the sort of toddler, newborn, early stages 12 board books, and that is the set that you get in there, and that's a little one that you can hold.
It's a handle.
Yeah.
We've got a 30 book collection set, as we all remember, with a beautiful illustration in the inside for the more developed reader. And then to finish off, we've got the 6 book Winnie the Pooh complete collection, which has not only been reviewed by us today, but it's also up for grabs as a giveaway. And just to let them know, Jazz, remind them, how can they get involved and how can they win it?
So right after this, we're going to post our live on our Instagram feed, so and on social media, so you'll see it. Just comment with your favourite Winnie the Pooh character, actually. Let's do it like that.
Yeah.
Comment with your favourite Winnie the Pooh character, and then we will choose one of you at random to win the collection.
And
so
who is your favourite?
Piglet.
Why?
I don't know. Just... I even call my son Piglet, and he's like, why? Piglet, I do really like Owl. I don't know. We've got all the characters, and we watched the films as well. So I don't know. What about you?
I think growing up was Tigger, just because he was the coolest guy on earth. But I think
we didn't even ask actually. Tell us what your favourite Winnie the Pooh characters are. Let us know.
I think growing up, I further resonate with Eeyore more than anything. But yeah, let us know, and I think pretty much that's it really. So just to recap, obviously what we haven't mentioned just yet. Remember, guys, book points. The more when you place orders with us, we'll give you 10% cash back on every order that you place with us. And just as importantly, if not slightly more, make sure you're subscribed, because there is a discount code in the newsletters for every single new subscriber.
You can find out how to do that on our website.
And it's all on the website, how to subscribe. It's simply just putting in your email address and...
wait for your 15% to come.
Is that how much it is? I didn't realise we disclosed it. Thanks, Jazz. Happy New Year.
Okay, Happy New Year everyone. We'll be back at the end of the month with our roundup of books for this month. So see you then.
See you later, guys.